and welcome to another coding video. In this video, we are going to be making an app that has tools to create logos. Some of those tools are, let's see, on how to make the text color, or the background color, or the font size, or even the border width and the border color. That's only most of it, but there are going to be some more. Now we're going to be using blocks along with that too, like on-event blocks, like tons of them, and property blocks, tons of them too. And there's also might be some 2 or 3 variables that I've mixed in there with too. But you might be thinking, what are the design components? Well, some of them are labels, sliders, buttons, lots of buttons, and a text area in which you can put like your logo. So you can make your own logo, and I already made mine called Ashu Codes. So this is what to expect. So see you guys in the next video. So now let's start our logo making machine. So first we're in code.org and let's go into App Lab, start a project. Logo maker Arthrit Ashu Codes. Yeah. Okay. So now let's just do it, and not do it, but let's just get into this, and let's just start. So I'm in screen. I'm just labeling this something different. I'm just gonna name it home. What else? And yeah. So anyways, so the logo, there has to be a place where they put the logo, right? So let's put this as. Okay, so now that's done, we have to put some more. Like there has to be a color in which there will be a text input over here, and they'll put the color that they want. Like let's say for example red. Then it's gonna make the text color red, right? So let's do that. Quote color. Yes. Now let's do a text input. When that's done, we have to also get 3 things. The red RGB. Let's just say for short RGB. And that's actually what coders use to describe the shades of colors. So RGB stands for red, green, and blue. I have no idea if I have taught you this yet, but let's review it. So ID, this one should be red. This one said red. The text color should be red. What else should be red? Oh yeah, the font size should be red. Yeah, it's actually 20. No, everything's gonna be red. But this one, it becomes blue. This one is gonna be, everything is blue. It will be blue. It should be blue. And this should be blue. The font size should be blue too. 20. Actually, the font size should be 20. Green, 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 and 20. But why does this look red and brownish to me? Never mind. Ah, now it's so vibrant. Okay, now that's done. Now that marveling at the text colors are done. Now we have to put the sliders. So whenever they move the sliders, the shades are gonna change. I'll show you what I mean. So RGB is like the thing that makes the shades, right? So if red is 0, blue is 0, and green is 0, then the color that they're going to make is black. What if red is 255, the max color, the max amount of red or green or blue, and if blue is that too, so is this, put it there, then it's going to become white. So as you can see, there are different shades of blue, different shades of colors if there are different amounts of red, blue, and green. So that's why we're using these sliders. But right now I said that 0 is the minimum value and 255 is the maximum. So why are we putting maximum values for 100? So let's just put it as 255. This one at 0. This one 255. And we do it with the other ones too. So anyways, now that that is done, now we have to put some more stuff. But first I just want to make this a bit up. Yes. So now what I want to do is I want to put some labels over here. One label over here. Now the text color should be, I don't know, something. I want it to be another vibrant color. Yes, yes, yes. I think this is cyan. Yeah. Make it a bit bigger, not bigger. What? Yes. Let's just duplicate this and put it the same over here. Except this one is gonna be, yeah, pink. Okay, pink. This one will be a minus sign. So after that, let me tell you what we're using. So whenever we press this plus thing, the plus label, then the font size of the thing, let's just say it's that, then it's gonna increase. And if this one is untouched, then the opposite will happen. It'll decrease. So, yeah. Now that that's done, we have to put one thing over here. It's a drop down, and yeah. So, options. Drop downs, like whenever you run them, they're the options that, okay. So if this is options, so let's just put a random thing over here, and over here a random thing. Okay, now look. They show up. They're the options. But we don't want it to be HBH and KJB. We want it to, this one marks the font family, or all these fonts. There are Arial, Georgia, Palatino, Times, Courier, Lucida Console, Arial Black, Comic Impact, Lucida Sans, Tahoma, Trebuchet, and Verdana. I don't know if some I might not pronounce correctly, but I'm just doing it. Okay, so yeah. Now we just have to list all these fonts.
And finally with Verdana. Not Verdana. Verdana, yes. Yeah. So now that that's done, look at all the stuff we have. Now, I'm just altering the color so it looks good. Okay, yeah. Now that looks good. But I want this to be black. No, let's. I want to make this gray so like it just like stands out. Anyways, so yeah. Oh my god, why is it maroon now? Or whatever that color is. Okay, anyways, yeah. So now I am going to be putting some more things. What we need is like some 8 buttons that are very equal, I mean equally aligned, and the first two will represent the border width of the text area. And like the first two will be the increase and decrease. Now the other 6 are going to be the colors of the text area. So the first two are going to be red, so like this one. The second batch is going to be blue, and the last batch is going to be green. So anyways, let's just do it. 40. So anyways, yeah, the text, this one I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna nickname BW, which stands for border width plus, and this one stands for BW minus. Okay, the text should be, let's see, board. I'm gonna make the font size a bit smaller because there has to be enough room for us to put the text in. Border width plus 1. Yeah. So we should do the same thing with this one, except this one should be minus, and not this one, this one should be 10. Yeah. I'm just doing the text colors a bit different. You know what, let's not worry about that right now. Yeah, now we're done, and okay. So this one should be bore oh border red plus plus Okay, and now let's just do the same thing, except because everything is so like big, let's make some abbreviations. No. I'm not gonna make abbreviations. I mean, I think there's enough space. Yeah, that's, and yeah. Now we're done with all the design components, and let us code. So first, let's do something about the code color. So text input, whenever it is changed to something, then we're going to set the property to the anything in the text area. Where is it? Yeah, area. And we're not going to do width, we're going to do quote. Okay, why did I just do quote? Why am I doing quote? It should be logo color. I don't know why I put quote. Okay, so yeah, so it should be logo color. So the text color should be the text input. The get text from the text input. Why is there so much so much X's? Anyways, text input 1. Yeah. Okay. Now that we have to do something about this red, blue, and green. We need red, blue, and green. So all these are requiring sliders. So let's do that. Slider 1, slider 2, and slider 3. Not click, but change. Yeah, but you might be thinking, how do we do it? So, like, we should like find the value. We have to let's just do the set properties first, and then you will get to know. Okay, so area, where is it? Yes, area background color, and it should be RGB, red, green, blue, and it should be like the slider values. So we'll just do this: get number, and get number. We don't actually need these. We can just copy them. We can just copy this line. So get number from slider 1, which is red. Oh, this is label 1. Where's slider? Slider 1. Yeah. So get number slider 1, get number slider 2. This one is R, red, green, and this last one is blue. So, yeah. And now let's show the text. I'm just going to copy it. And copy it in this one too. Yes. So when that is done, now let's just work on the drop down menu and like the fonts, the font family. So on event, when the drop down one is changed, then we're going to set the property to the area, to the font family, to get text. Same thing that we did with logo color. Get text of the whatever option of the drop down. Yeah, drop down. Set property area, font family, get text drop down. Yes. And now let's work on these, the plus and the minus. But right now, for that, we need labels. Let's set the first label to, I'm just going to change this one into 20. Not 20, but 15. And let's set the variable to that. You can keep it anything. I'm just going to keep fs. fs equals 15. And let's first find out like the on event when things are pressed. On event when this guy and this guy are pressed. So it says label 5 and label 6 is pressed or clicked, yeah, whatever you want to say. Then fs is going to change. So we can just, there's something called, I mean, you can just do the x equals x plus 1, but I'm using another way, just another way that you can just know about. It's in JavaScript, a type of coding language. So we can just do f s plus or plus equal. Actually, it's the same thing. So plus this. Same thing over here, except since this one is minus, we'll do fs minus equal or minus and semicolon. Don't forget the semicolon. It gets really mad whenever you like don't put the semicolon. Okay, anyways. Yeah. I mean, what was that? So, yeah, and then we can just do the set property, which is the set property of area. Same thing over here. And we'll do yes, font size. What? Why is what? This is weird. Anyways, yeah, and let's do the same thing over here. Area, font size, and to F. Not G. F S. Not A. F S. Yeah. So on event. Now let's see everything. Brown. Let's just put something over here. And yeah. Yep, this one is working. This one is totally working. And this one is working. And yeah, everything is working. Now we just have to press on this complicated, not so complicated, but like this looking really weird array of buttons. Before that, let me just do something to this. Yeah, okay. So now we have to do something with these buttons. There's like a lot of them. So for each one of them, let's do one of these on events. Okay, BW plus, BW minus, border red plus. I'm just gonna do that first. Border red minus. Oh, there are 8. There are 8. Actually, we're out. I don't think I can even say it. We are going to add the other 2 events later. And later is going to be right now. Blue plus, blue minus. Now you already know what to do with this. You already know. We just have to add like some 3 more variables and we'll be not 3 but 4 more variables and we'll be good to go. So name one X, name one R, name one G, name one B. All of them should be something. Just gonna find the border width for this. No, the border width for this was 1. So let's do the border width for this 1. And the border color, we need some border color. What is the border color of this? And it is white. So that means that the border color, let's change the border color to be like something called black. Yes, black. And let's change all these into 0. Because if red, green, and blue become 0, then it means black. So, and yeah, so let's now do it on event BW plus. We'll use that same thing that we did over here, plus plus. Okay. Now all these plus plus and minus minus are done. Now let's do the set properties. And yeah. So we'll do area, border width, 2. Huh? Okay, let's just switch. Okay, area 2x. Same thing over here. Area, border width, x. Now we're gonna use the same thing that we did with these sliders, like these 3 blocks of code. RGB, these ones, these 9 things. RGB get number slider 1, get number slider 2, get number slider 3, RGB get number, same thing. Okay, so we'll just do it. Set text. I'm just gonna copy things whenever it is done, because I don't want to be doing all those stuff like set properties. Okay. What that set property? Yeah. Set property to area and the color RGB, and it should be RGB. How efficient is that? RGB, RGB. Do the same thing with everything else. And yes, now we are done. Okay, anyways, just do this. As you can see, there is a thin line coming. Look, the fat line now. Let's make it a bit. You know what? I'm gonna make the thing. What is this for? Okay, yeah, this for the. I'm just gonna do this. You don't have to. It really doesn't do anything actually. I'm gonna see if this works. And yeah, it is working. And look, it's working. So anyways, yeah, we can do that. And yeah, this is Ashu Codes, and I just made it. So anyways, this is everything. The logo maker, and see you guys in the next video. Bye!